Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another food preservation video. Today I am preserving blueberries 3 different ways. We got a really good deal on blueberries, and so we ended up with 30 pounds. And so this first way of preserving my berries, we are just rinsing them off really well. I put them in the salad spinner to get extra liquid off of them, extra water. And then I'm going to fill a quart bag, and I end up with 8 quarts that I put in the freezer. I like to have frozen blueberries on hand for a couple of different reasons. One, I can put a few berries in my water to flavor my water, and then we also like blueberries in smoothies. You can have them in various different smoothies, but my husband actually prefers just blueberries and skim milk, and that has become one of our favorites, and so it's good to have the frozen blueberries on hand. Next, I am doing a blueberry pie filling, and this recipe will make 3 to 4 quarts or 7 to 8 pints. This first time, I actually do this recipe twice, and I only film it one time. But right now, I am doing the quart size, and I end up overall between the 2 different times that I can this recipe, I end up with I think 6 quarts, and I want to say 6 pints as well. But what I'm doing here is I'm blanching my blueberries, and then I'm going to save the water. I'm straining them into a bowl, and I'm going to save the water because I will need 4 cups of the blueberry water. If you don't save the water and you forget, that's fine. You can just use regular water. In a large stainless steel pot, you're going to mix the sugar and the clear gel. You need clear gel for pie filling, not sure gel. Sure gel is for jams and jellies. Clear gel is for pie filling. And then I'm going to whisk in the 4 cups of the reserved blueberry liquid, and I'm going to bring this mixture to a boil over medium-high heat. You want to stir this constantly, reduce heat, and boil lightly until mixture begins to bubble and thicken, and it will get thick really quick, so you can feel the resistance and you'll know that it's thick enough. You're going to stir in your lemon juice and nutmeg and cook for 1 more minute, stirring constantly. You're going to remove it from the heat and gently stir in the warm blueberries, and then you are ready to fill your jars. And with water bath canning, I always, while I'm heating up my water in my water bath, I'll heat up the jars and the lids as well. So you're just going to go through your normal process of canning. I'm going to fill each jar. Now these you fill up to just a little bit less than 1 inch of headspace. You're going to debubble, wipe your rings, and then these will process. Again, this is the quart size. They will process for 30 minutes. I forgot to mention that when I added the lemon juice, I also added a teaspoon of nutmeg, and this just gives a nice, warm, cozy flavor, if that makes any sense, to the pie filling. So this is a picture after I have done the recipe a second time. I do end up with 6 quarts and 6 pints. So now I am moving on to the jam recipe. I mentioned this before in another recipe, jam canning video that I did, that jam has become one of my favorite things to can. I don't know what it is. I really enjoy it. And in the years past, I have done honey to sweeten my jam, but I have discovered an organic cane sugar. You know, it's nothing new. It's been around, but I've just personally, when I went on the anti-inflammatory diet, wanted to find more organic things. And so I use organic cane sugar in the pie filling recipe and in this recipe as well. And the organic cane sugar just has more of its nutrients and stuff, and it's not as unhealthy, I guess is one way to put it, as your regular granulated sugar. So I'm starting off with 5 cups of blueberries. I'm going to crush these blueberries. You can use a a potato masher if you want to. I'm using the immersion blender, and I'm just going to get them up into the consistency that I like. And then I'm going to stir in lemon juice and fruit pectin, and then I'm going to stir until dissolved. You're going to heat the blueberry mixture over a medium heat until boiling. You're going to stir in your sugar until it dissolves and then heat that mixture back up to a rolling boil and boil it for 1 minute. So after that 1 minute, you're going to remove it from the heat, skim off any foam if you want to. That doesn't bother me, and there really wasn't a lot in this recipe. And then I'm going to, again, go through my process of canning. These are 8-ounce jars. I'm going to fill them up to a 1/4 of an inch headspace, debubble, wipe the rims, and then get them in the canner. Now this recipe makes 6 8-ounce jars. I had to think for a second. 6 8-ounce jars, and then I do the recipe again and I end up with 12 8-ounce jars, and these will boil for 10 minutes in the water bath. So this is a final overview of what I did with the blueberries. The frozen ones are already downstairs in the freezer, but here you can see where I have 12 cans of jam, and then I end up with 6 quarts of pie filling and 6 pints of pie filling. The pints, if you do them by themselves, it's a 20-minute processing, 25-minute process in the water bath. But I did end up doing some of these with the quarts, and so I just did it all together for 30 minutes. So if you guys enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe. Come back and hang out with me. Until next time, guys, I will see y'all later. Bye.